Hello, my name is Mariel Goodjoin. I'm in Management 6334, Seminar on Organizational Behavior. I'm going to discuss a Heidi Roizen's oral case study. In this video, I will discuss Roizen's network across the different stages of her career and discuss concepts discussed in Module 5 readings. Roizen was raised in Silicon Valley. She attended Stanford University, where she majored in creative writing. After the sudden death of her fiancé, she realized that she was supporting the role of her fiancé rather than focusing on her own interests and roles. Shortly after graduation, Heidi got a position with Tandem as editor of the company's newsletter. Heidi then made the decision to return to school for a graduate degree in business. She built a relationship with Tandem's CEO and asked to write her a recommendation. Roizen then decided to work with her brother, who was a computer programmer, to turn a software program he had written into a real company, Teammaker. Heidi began an aggressive campaign to build awareness of the company product. She then decided to join the board of Software Publisher Association and soon became president of the board. By becoming president of SPA, it gave her significant industry exposure and the opportunity to meet with industry leaders. Roizen began to build relationships. Teammaker was a huge hit, and Roizen and Faros bought out Heidi's brother's ownership. Roizen then started a career at Apple, and her primary responsibility was to shore up Apple's relationships with its external software developers to ensure that they continued to support Apple's platform and to give them a sense of confidence in Apple's long-term viability. Apple helped Heidi to continue to build her network, and it also tested the strength of her existing network. Heidi was able to come up with one of the best ads for Apple during a dark period Apple was experiencing. She created an ad in Wall Street Journal that consisted of news clippings from each of the software CEOs with whom Heidi had reached an agreement proclaiming their continued affinity for the Macintosh. Roizen was a firm believer that consistency and performance were far more important than frequency of interaction in maintaining a network. Roizen was asked to work on different issues at Apple. Heidi was in meetings 8 to 10 hours a day and receiving 300 emails per day. Faros could tell that Roizen was becoming burned out when her emails went from paragraph long to incomplete phrases by the end of the year. After leaving Apple, Roizen became a mentor capitalist. She served as an active outside board member for startups that had received at least one round of venture capital backing. She was usually brought on as the first outside director. Roizen frequently helped people she liked and respected to find new career opportunities. In her mentor role, Roizen found her network to be one of her greatest assets. Roizen's rule of thumb for when she was willing to leverage her network included evaluations of benefits for both parties. Roizen enjoyed having small dinner parties. She would invite people that she thought would enjoy benefit from getting to know one another. Heidi's invite list consisted of half of the people knowing each other and the other half not knowing each other. This allowed for the opportunity to meet new people. After her mentor role, Roizen signed with SoftBank. She enjoyed being a mentor capitalist, but there were a few things missing. She didn't carry enough financial weight, and she wasn't getting enough exposure to the internet sector where her interest was, and she missed the discipline of the team approach. In the article How to Build Your Network by Brian Ussey and Shannon Dunlap, they discuss the true powers of networking and developing and maintaining a strong network. Ussey and Dunlap state that networks offer three unique advantages: private information, access to diverse skills, and power. In Roizen's case, the importance of building her network is evident. Roizen continues to use her network and continues to build on her network throughout her career. Heidi has taken every opportunity that she has used for her network as a resource to help her peers in her network to come in contact with other people within her network. In the book Give and Take by Adam Grant, Grant describes three different types of people: givers, takers, and matchers. A giver is always wanting to know what they can do for you. A taker is self-serving in their interactions. A matcher is one that they can one that is even of giving and taking. It is apparent that Roizen is a giver. Roizen is continually wanting to help others become successful. However, it is evident that Roizen becomes quickly burned out when she starts addressing Apple's issues and replying to emails. She was helping others first before helping herself. When she realized that she is burned out, she goes on to a career change. In the article Harnessing the Science of Persuasion, Sedalini covers 6 basic laws of winning friends and influencing people, like and reciprocity, social proof, consistency, authority, and scarcity. Roizen is a very likable person, and she likes others. It is stated in the case that Roizen is a down-to-earth type of person. Roizen expresses reciprocity and that she is always using her network to help others. Roizen expresses social proof by reaching out to those in her network to build her Wall Street Journal ad. In the case, Roizen states that if a relationship is built on performance and consistency, you can actually get by with fewer interactions and still maintain a very good relationship. She explains that consistency and performance are far more important than frequency of interactions in maintaining a network. Roizen's express authority in that both people in and out of her network would contact her for her expertise. Roizen demonstrates scarcity at one point during her career in making a decision that she could not assist everyone that she had in her network if she did not have enough time.